Hey, Steve here with Cardiac Cycling. Today we're going to walk you through our internet solution, which includes a Max Transit Duo router and a MobileMark 7-in-1 antenna. If you got any interest in that, stay tuned. So we've got everything installed. It was a multiple weekend project. We still have a couple of things that I want to do. We put the router where the Jensen radio was located, and I want to fashion something, either a door or a grate, to go over that hole, kind of dress it up a little bit. Right now it works, everything's working fine. Here we go. There we go. So somebody might say, well, why didn't you put this together down on the ground and then mount the whole rail and antenna as a unit? That would have been a really good idea. Where were you at the time I was doing this the wrong way, or the hard way? Whoever that somebody is. So the antenna installation has been completed. We have two of these brackets mounted onto the roof rack. The ground plane, homemade, just cut it out of sheet metal, galvanized, so no rusting. Stainless steel bolts, nuts, and washers all the way around. So one other thing that I did on the base of the antenna, I used heat shrink tubing just to keep all the wires together and keep the moisture out. I also siliconed it up close to the top, which you're not going to be able to see because it's all mounted up underneath there. And then running through this conduit are the 7 different lines which feed into the roof access port. Okay, now we got to drill a hole right in here. Not a lot of room to work with because I got a long spade bit. Makes a lot less mess when you're going through the plastic. I'm through. And now we're ready to put the cables through. Drilled the hole, 7 wires from the antenna come in, siliconed it, let that dry for a day, came back, put some Dicor on, let that dry, came back and gave it another coating of Dicor. And then we've zip tied this flexible conduit. That hole is the hole through which the wires have to be fished. So I have the wires coming through. I have a couple of holders here that just cable holders. They come through this hole, which is originally the place of an AC outlet, and we don't plan to use any AC devices in here. This is for my clothes, and we may have some other miscellaneous things that go in there on occasion. And here you can see we're using the cigarette lighter, so rather than the USB, suspect this will be the only use we'll have for this one cigarette lighter port. Comes through here, and we have put this up above where the Jensen radio was, a device that we haven't used since we've had the RV. A lot of space. You can see there are a lot of extra wires in here, so we've got them tied up, zip tied and stowed out of the way. This gives us a lot more room for heat dissipation than if we were to have run the wires through this hole, through which I'm now shining the light. This one right here. And placed the router in here. Okay, that's it for now. Hope you found something in this video useful. If not, at least entertaining. And if you did, like it with a thumbs up. The more thumbs up, the higher a video moves in the search algorithm, and the easier it is for others to find it. Again, thanks for watching. Look forward to seeing you next week. And oh yeah, by the way, we are changing the name of the channel. Kelly said cardiac cycling just doesn't capture the breadth that the channel has. And you know, more than 40 years of marriage, I know when to just shut up and do what's suggested. Not told, but suggested. She knows, don't tell me. Take care. Look forward to seeing you next week.